chat, welcome to another stream. How we all doing today? Let's see. It is April 6th of 2025. We are back for yet another stream, as we do. I was sick this week. I'm still a little throat grumbly, blah 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 nonsense. So I didn't stream during the week this week. But we're back today. Hopefully stream will go well. We'll see. Yeah. Let me say hi to everyone who's here, and then we will jump into things. Looks like Fixter Jake was first today. Hello, Fixter Jake. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. Camilos is also here. Yo. Granger's also here. Yo. JJMC, how you doing? Good to see you, as always. We got a sub-notification replay from Grandpa's iPad. 54 twelfths. Okay, TTS. Nice. I was really hoping that would be some like weird floating point number, but I'm pretty sure it's just 4.5. And so then I could have made a funny floating point joke, but as we do, Emma has also resubbed at 60 months. That is also an even number of years at 5 years. Holy shit. Emma, it's good to see you. And thank you both for your continued support. I hope you are all doing great. But wow. I'm sad your bot didn't just run whatever Python I gave it. Yeah, there's probably a good reason that doesn't happen. Fixter Jake has also resubbed. You got beat. Yeah, 57 months still. That's still a huge number of months. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. And thank you for your continued support. Let's continue saying hi to people. Schwarzchild is here. Hello. Florenzi, good to see you again. Jeff, Dev, NL, welcome to the stream. A little dab emote there. Interesting. Gideon, hello. No vibe coding here. I mean, we're all about the vibes. But yeah, we're not doing AI fucking garbage here. Jeff, Dev, NL, thank you for the follow. Welcome. And thank you for the bits as well. Appreciate that. The double damn 100 bits. We've also got Brave Traveler. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Simple expression should be fine. ... That sounds risky. That sounds risky. Because then somebody's gonna do some like *1 dot double under class 0 dot bases 0 dot etc. Toogie Boogs, hello, welcome. It's been a bit. I remember your name was funny. When was the last time you were here? Last time you were here was 2 years ago. Well, a year and a half ago. Welcome back. Hello, Toogie Boogs. Make it a Babby redeem, please. Just run it in a WASM sandbox. Yeah, nothing could go wrong in a sandbox. Shadow V Mordor, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. All right, so the thing that I want to do today, well, actually I have to move my laundry at some point because I think it just finished and dinged. I thought I had turned off my my laundry machine singing when it's done, but I think every time I get a power outage, it resets to defaults, and the defaults sing at me. So I guess I gotta turn that off again, or fuck it. maybe at this point I just accept my fate and be like, well, power's gonna go out at some point, so I'll just deal with the default. I don't know why the default is annoying though, but yeah. Tookie Boogs, you come by from time to time, but I lurk. Ah, nice. We appreciate the lurkers as well. Shadow Mordor, hi. Taxes? No. The thing that we're maybe going to try and do today. Let me explain the problem first off. So, Predicament CI is available through GitHub Marketplace, which is great. It means I don't have to implement any payment processing or other stuff. What does this do? Oh, cool. Yeah. Is this escaped? I mean, it's just literal text here. Nothing, as far as I can tell, nothing that you can type in here will actually do any terminal nonsense here. But anyway, GitHub Marketplace is great because they do the payment processing. I don't have to do anything special here. People just check a box and it does work. But it's the old style because I prefer the old style to the new style where it actually looks like it's an IRC message. Although I don't know if ChatRank considers these. Shrugs? It might. But anyway, this is great. This is awesome. It means that I don't have to deal with payment processing. I don't have to, you know, deal with all that nonsense. But there are certain types of GitHub organizations that cannot use this. And this is because GitHub allows you to have several types of enterprise plans, one of which is manually invoiced, which I think is basically like crotchety old, you know, paper era finance departments that are like, no, we don't want automatic billing and credit cards and bank transfers. We want to do it our own fancy way with VAT and whatever the fucking weird ass debit system that like Poland uses and like all this, you know, bullshit nonsense. And for those organizations, what GitHub does is they send them an invoice for every period that they have to pay. They pay the invoice and then their account exists. But this also means that they can't use marketplace accounts because they don't have a payment method that will automatically pay. And so what I've been doing for invoice customers is I have been manually sending them an invoice, if I remember, which I usually don't, and then manually editing them in the database so that they have a paid account, and then trying to remind myself once a year to resend them an invoice. But of course I forget, and it's a big fucking pain in my ass. And one of my customers has just been like, payment no worky. And so I'm like, okay, you're just gonna be in limbo for a while. I should cancel your account because you're not paying, but at the same time, it's like, what the fuck? So what we're gonna try and do is re-implement payments for invoice customers and do it with Stripe and tell all of the current invoice customers to switch over to that and give people a self-service way to pay me money. Because I fucking hate dealing with manual invoice garbage. It's just such a pain. So that's the plan. I don't really know what it's going to involve, but we're just going to try and set up Stripe and make it happen. Yeah. 85 Filter, hello, how you doing? Eric RNG, good to see you again. Ex-Stripe employee leaving Stripe again. Well, we're actually going to try and use Stripe today. If you're referring to me, we're gonna try and use Stripe because I'm pretty sure it's the easiest way to do this. Just make the invoice price $9.99. I probably should make it more expensive too because I'm going to have to pay payments processing fees that I don't. Well, I do pay through GitHub. The way GitHub's works, if I remember correctly, is they just chop 5% off, and then they just use Stripe behind the scenes. So Stripe is taking 3% plus dollar per transaction, or however I think that's how their pricing works. And then GitHub is just taking 5%, and so they have a little sliver on top of that. And then, I mean, Stripe is actually paying the interchange fees, and so they're taking a little sliver. And then Visa and MasterCard are the ones that are actually winning. But yeah. Is it hard to automate invoices? I don't know. I don't know, Con. Tian Con, I assume that's how you... I always forget. Been a bit. I assume it's easy, but we'll find out because I have no fucking idea. Despite having worked at Stripe and, you know, I didn't work on payments. Well, I did some stuff for payments because that was my onboarding task. But I was mostly in developer tools, so I didn't have to deal with any of it. Grandma Simon says, have you heard of this great service called Stride or something? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna try and fuck around with Stripe. Wusa says, will this work? What is this? What is this white space? I mean, it doesn't show up here because the chatbot doesn't have it. But how did you get... What are these characters? Are they spaces or are they non-breaking spaces? Unicode data. Unicode data.name. C or CNS. I forgot my squackets. Braille pattern blank. Uh-huh. Interesting. I guess the answer is yes. You can indent your chat message if you want. Where did my chat window go? Oh, I dragged it on screen and then hit it. Yes, yes. Kegzit's also here. Hello, hello. How you doing? 5% is crazy? I feel like 5% is crazy low. I would have expected them to take more. Do you feel like it's too high? I feel like that's pretty reasonable. Jeff Devon also says, you should try Molly. It's really popular here and really easy to implement. This sounds like what every frat bro tells everyone at a party. Yo, bro, what do you use for payments? I just popped a Molly. I don't worry about it. Listen to half the dilemma, so it looked like you're just using GitHub to manage payments. That's how it works right now. This is how payments works for Pregment CI right now, because I don't have to deal with it. Marketplace just works. It's just, yeah. Sibuke, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. How you doing? Wusa, did I say hi to you? I did say hi to you. Well, you get another hi. Baruz, hello, hello. How you doing? Clint, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. 5% sounds good if you compare to App Store payments. Is 5% high? I feel like 5% is pretty normal for a middleman that implements a nice thing that integrates well. Certainly sounds nicer than me implementing it myself, so I'm completely okay with Marketplace. Especially because, like, you know, 5% is not, it's not impacting my bottom line in any functional way. Sounds high, but with you explaining that they just use Stripe and Stripe really just uses Visa and MasterCard, it makes sense since everyone wants their percentage. Yeah, exactly. Molly asks 3% plus 0.25 CT. I don't know what unit that is. I assume you mean 25 cents, which sounds similar to Stripe's model, but I also know that, like, Stripe barely makes money and theirs is more than that. So, like... Shrugs? I guess Molly probably just bans American Express. Because Amex is the one that fucks everything. Because Amex is like 4% exchange fee. And so everyone hates to use Amex because it's more expensive to do the transaction there. And actually, funny thing, basically any credit card transaction under about like 2 USD, the interchange fees basically make that not worth it to process. And so every time I like go to a parking garage and it's like, oh yeah, your parking fee for today is $1.25. I'm like, well, you're losing money on this transaction, but I guess we'll pay it anyway. But Ranger says you should charge extra for a tier that lets you mark a build as passing CI. What do you mean? Isn't that the default? Or you mean like manually taking a failing thing and marking it as passing? Why would that be a thing? That sounds awful. What about market capture? Gotta show growth while burning VC money. Yeah, exactly. Clint says, I think they tend to negotiate lower interchange fees. Stripe doesn't. Stripe pays what everyone else pays. Oh, Kegsit is streaking in the chat. Wow. Just ask an LLM to make the integration for you? No. No, we're not going to do that. Okay, so let's see. Stripe, subscriptions, docs. Let's see what the fuck we have to do for this. And I think I'm probably gonna make a separate Stripe account just to debug on stream, because using the prod account does not sound like a good idea. I do already have a Stripe account for Pregament CI, so we will use that when all is said and done. But ideally, we'll do this the simple way. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. Let's start with this. How do subscriptions work? The text size on this is tiny, so... Oh, the sidebar goes away. Oh, you can also just make it go away. Nice. So unfortunately, chat, the beginning part of the stream is going to be a lot of reading while I try and figure out how the fuck this works. I mean, I kind of have an idea, given how Marketplace works, but we will see whether this works well for this. Don't forget your new account might have a different API version and might not have legacy test mode. I think it won't matter. I don't think I'll super care. But yeah, you're right. My Stripe account is fairly old, but it also doesn't... I've never used it for any programmatic payments. Is this a Stripe sponsored stream? No. I wish. Man, if they paid me money to show off their shitty product, absolutely, that would be great. Okay. Customers make recurring payments for access to a product. Hell yeah, that's exactly what we want. Subscriptions require you to retain more information about your customers than one-time purchase because you need to charge them in the future. Yep, obvious. Subscription objects. Use the following core API resources to build and manage resources. Customer, okay, that makes sense. Entitlement. Customers access to a feature included in a service product that they subscribe to. When you create a subscription with a customer's require an active entitlement is automatically created for each feature associated with that product. When a customer accesses your services, use their active entitlements to enable features included in their subscription. That sounds complicated. Sounds like I don't really give a shit about that, but... Feature represents a function or ability that your customers can access when they subscribe to a service product. Also sounds more work than what I need. But we'll see. We'll see. This gives work vibes, says Jeff Dev. I mean, in an ideal world, this would be my work because it is a business that I make money off of. I just happen to stream it on Twitch. But entitlement is kind of a permission. Yeah, it's kind of. I think that's my understanding of this. Will this be a JavaScript stream? God, I hope not. Also, welcome to Stream Spyro. Nice way to create more money. I mean, that's why I'm doing this, because I don't like the manual invoicing, and it is a way to make money. So that's why we're working on this. Feature represents a function or ability that your customers can access when they subscribe to a service product. You can include features in a product by creating product features. I feel like I don't need either of these things. I think I'm just gonna make separate products. What's the difference between an entitlement and a feature? I think this is, they have paid for it and they now have it. This is presenting the idea. So like an entitlement is related to a feature. This is like, they have paid, so now they have access. Invoice. Yeah, cool. Subscriptions automatically generate invoices. Sick. Payment intent. A way to build... Why are there so many fucking models associated with this? God damn. Search for recurring payment. That sounds easier than what you need. I think I specifically need to use subscriptions because of invoices. But I will look at that once I'm done reading this table. I don't want to get super distracted here. Picture Jake says, I have an old Dell R630 I got off eBay for super cheap coming tomorrow. Ooh, nice server stuff. That sounds fun. I'm planning a better way to automate provisioning my home lab stuff. It kind of sucks. Oh, what do you do now? I feel like well, I mean, my home lab's not really that home lab. Grandma's iPad says, so is this a way to sell a private Git repo as a product? I mean, I'm not selling a private repo. I'm selling runs on private repos, but yeah. Again, pretty sure I need invoices specifically because these are invoice customers that are not going to want to do recurring payments through the other way. So we'll see. But I will look at that after I'm done with this table. Payment intent, a way to build a dynamic payment flow. Payment intent tracks the life cycle of customer checkout flow. Okay, I hope I don't actually need to deal with this, but like this seems like very Stripe side stuff. I'm hoping that I just make a page that knows their marketplace plan. Well, not marketplace because that's GitHub's terms, but we'll probably call it the same thing. And shovels them off to Stripe where they do the payments, and then Stripe tells me the status of it. That's my hope, but we'll see. Right now it's all manually installed Proxmox, but then I use Talos Linux, which is basically declarative Kubernetes, so all that is fine, but now I'm writing up the Ansible to actually manage the Linux installs. Yeah, that's always the fun part. I mean, even my provisioning is not super automatic, especially like I don't manage my Apple, my Macs at all. Partially because they're a big fucking pain in the ass to manage because everything breaks every time Apple upgrades. Although I think one of them is past like a really old Intel that doesn't receive updates anymore, so actually it's a little terrifying to have that on the network. I guess it's not publicly accessible, so it's fine. But when's the last time I used that? Actually, not that long ago for debugging that Go thing. Okay, anyway, payment method. Sure, blah, blah, blah. Cool, price. Obvious. Product. A good or service your business sells. A service product can include one or more features. I'm not going to bother with features. Product feature. Wait, is that different than what? Why is there feature and product feature? The fuck? Oh, it sounds like I need to have a feature. I think I will just not actually care about the features. It's really just gated on whether the product happens or not. Yeah, I'm gonna have two products, I think. I'm gonna have the pro tier and the basic tier, whatever the fuck it is. These docs don't motivate the resources very well, says Clint. Well, funny thing about this is there's an entire team for every single one of these objects at Stripe. Sometimes multiple teams. And these domain objects better represent the org chart than a lot of things that Stripe did, which is kind of funny. But you can email bugs at as an X-Stripe. Of course I can, but well, I don't think this is going to be complicated. I mean, I'm hoping this should be very easy, but subscription represents a customer schedule recurring payment. Cool. Nice. Example, set up a subscription and offer two tiers, a standard product with basic functionality and an advanced product that has extended functionality. Wow, that's almost exactly what we're doing, except we don't actually have this. It's literally just a different billing tier. You create two features. Don't know that I actually need that, but from my understanding of this is that we need to have a feature. So whatever, blah, blah, blah. Create two products. For the standard product, you create one product feature that associates to. I'm hoping in an ideal world, I don't need to bother with this feature garbage, but we'll see. Customer first subscribes to the standard product, create the subscription, blah, blah, blah. Subscribes, blah, 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 yeah. You can determine the features to provision by retrieving, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Sick. This makes sense. Sounds like a complete CRM. I mean, they sort of have to have that. Yeah, Granger, the example is almost identical to what you're describing, which is kind of funny. How about this one, or this new terminal title? Yeah, none of those bleed through. I don't think IRC allows the particular escape characters that you're using. Hold on a sec. I have important message I must reply to. Hold on a sec. Heard it. Oh god, I took the wrong word. Okay. All done. Good. I tried to write the right to left Unicode mark, the Arabic letter mark, and the OSC sequence to change the terminal title. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised the RTL mark didn't bleed through. Although, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, so it looks like it completely stripped that. We got ASCII on the other end. Yeah, this'll work, but it also doesn't super break out of the terminal like the other one does. What about terminal colors? Those don't work. Yeah, I think it's just because the particular character is not allowed in IRC anyway. I mean, you can use. Where's the fucking? You can use this. Wow, look, it looks almost exactly the same. It's almost like we planned this feature. But yeah. Okay. Does this all make sense? Integration. No subscriptions integration, right? Build your own integration. Building quick start or integration guide. We'll see that in a second. Landing page collects email address. Ugh. This means I have to collect personal information. I don't want to do that. Maybe I can make a customer based on some other unique identifier, like their organization ID. I remember last time this happened. Oh, what did I do? I feel like I said something truly like, oh, if you use bits, then escape sequences work, but I didn't. I don't think I ever. I don't want to scam you guys. Actually, that would be kind of a funny thing. Like, you can pay to have premium highlighting in the terminal. Is that a funny feature? Is that a bad idea, chat? Is that a bad idea? What would be the risk? What would be the risk? Sounds like a disaster waiting to happen. I think as long as we allow listed particular escape sequences, it wouldn't be that bad. And just always put the clearing escape at the end. Like, that could be kind of fun. I almost want to implement this instead of doing this subscription stuff, but it won't take that long. Noob44, hello, and the double kid. Good to see both of you. Paste imagery URLs and get ASCII art? Does this terminal support inline images? No, but... Oh, I don't even have it installed. Have I not done this bit on this VM? Bad password. Yeah, that seems like a lot of things to install, but fuck it, whatever. VIPs get it for free? That does not sound like a good idea. But oh my fucking god, what is this shit? Oh god, stop it. Oh my. Yeah, fuck that. What? Can you not zoom? Oh, you can, but you can't do it with Control Plus. Okay, hold on. Don't say anything in chat for a sec. You ruined it. You ruined it. You ruined it, Wusa. Okay, now post emotes or messages or anything. God, I hope this still works. In a while. Yeah, look at that. And it says as a VAP, I approve this proposal. Look, even animated emotes work. Is your mic clipping? It sounds weird. Oh, it is. I must have bumped it. Is it better now? Random dev, is it better now? I think I just got excited. Oh, it's still clipping. What the fuck? I'm like, unfortunately, like right at the peak of the gain on my microphone, so I should probably get one of those actual dedicated gain devices. My audio interface is like right at the edge of what should be usable. But yeah, wow, look, animated emotes. It all works well. Yeah. Oogie. Actually, I don't know why the rest of the modifying characters don't show up there. But anyway, Clint64, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Last emote I used is a reference for you. The biscuits emote. Oh wait, no, that's not you. Wusa. What is the hand? Sorry, I saw Emma's. What is the hand? The shell injection work? Of course it does. Montoya's Revenge, obviously. The Italian word, yes, my people. Well, Wada, hello, hello. How you doing? Good to see you again. Also, Random Dev, hello as well. Welcome, welcome. All right. We're gonna take a little detour. We're gonna implement the risky feature. But I don't even remember how this works. So, hold on a sec. Bits handler. Random Dev, thank you for the resub with Prime at 2 months, which gets you a fancy new badge. Appreciate your subscription. I hope you're doing well. Bits handler. The bits handler is only enabled by a modulo. I guess you could do modulo 1. Would that work? Is that how this works? Grab bits and handler. It's mod 100 in bits handlers. Wait, that doesn't even make any sense either. Bits handlers. Oh, because we did it for the Vim mode. Oh, it's because it ends in 52. Yeah. Bits in parsed info. I don't know how we would do this without having to... Is it 51? Oh yeah, it's 51. VI. Yeah, that makes sense. It's 51, not 52. 52 would make no sense. VS? Forces me to use VS Code? Yeah, this is not easy. Makes remote code execution mistakes? No, I wouldn't do that. Well, the problem is, like, I don't really know how to plug this in, given my current framework. Because my current framework, my bits handlers are only, like, does the number n in a particular value. Which we could do. We could just say, like, if you have a number of bits that ends in 69, then you get escape sequences. Colored escape sequences. That would work, right? That might be the easiest way to do this? Question mark? Like a secret menu? Yeah, like a secret menu, Grandpa's iPad. Let's see. Bot plugins. What's the one that we already have? Vim timer? It's handler. That's how we use it, I guess. Bots, plugins. Colorize. Yeah. Data import bits handler. Just copy all the imports here. Really, some of these will be needed. We just delete the ones we don't need. And then we make a bits handler, which is 69, and color handler. And then we need to make an allowed set of escape sequences. What is the easiest way to do this? Like, we can obviously just do this, which is fine. And I think all of these are allowable. But what other escape sequences would people want? 117 is what we have to go to? What are these ones up here? Do you mean 107? 107. Well, those are those escape sequences, which seems fine. I want a cursor escape sequence? No. 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 That's not how this works. I guess technically 0 is allowed too, the reset sequence. So literal escape, squack it, and then number as a regex is always a fun one. We want the regex that allows 0 to 107. I guess, does it allow you to 0 pad them? That would make it easier. Yeah, you can just 0 pad them, so I guess we can say 0, 1, question mark, D question mark, D question mark. And that is our escape sequence. And then an M. So that gives us just those. But there's also other interesting escape sequences, right? It's not just these ones. That allows up to 199. It does, but 199 is just nonsense. Like, these ones don't do anything. But I think that's fine. It allows more than it needs. I could write the exact regex. Yeah, I was gonna do the background ones too, and the RGB and the other ones. Hey, what's up, Senpas? Hello, hello. How you doing? Do you want me to write the actual regex for allows numbers up to 107? We could do that. We could be pedantic here. Which I guess it would be what? You can either have 1 0 0 to 7, or you can have 0 to 9 0 to 9, or you can have 0 to 9. And you can simplify this down by just saying this. This is 0 to 107. Donera says, when will you be vibe coding? Fucking never. We don't do that cringe shit here. X1B Octothorpe 3, what does that even do? Octothorpe 3. I don't think it does. I don't know what that means though. Chill Anime Beat says, came for the Stripe roast, staying for the regex BBQ. I mean, we will be roasting Stripe as we get there though. When beer can is popped, I don't have any cans. I might have a bottle. Also, Frozen Fusion, hello, hello, how you doing? Yeah, we could do this. This would work, I guess. The non-capturing group 1007 or 0 to 9 optional, 0 to 9. I guess technically optional. So this is this as well as the unset escape. Do we want to do the foreground ones? Please also support this. No, I know those H ones are goofy. Group should be non-capturing by default, IMO. Yeah, but then you'd have to write more shit to make them capturing, which is also annoying. So then there's the 256 color escapes, but I don't remember how those work. 256 color escapes. Next term. Okay. X term number 16. What the fuck? How do I use them? What is the escape sequence? I gotta go to Wikipedia for this. Please also put a timeout on your regex? No, fuck that. We don't need that. We'll just make it not have read off. Where the fuck is this? Oh, here we go. 2d6 color mode. 38 semicolon 5 semicolon number, or 48 semicolon 5 semicolon number. But I'm gonna fill up my water real quick. I will be right back, and then we'll do this again. I'll see you in a sec. All right, we're back. I also moved my laundry. Oh boy, what is all this chat? What happened? Import WASM. I don't think we're gonna need an execution cap. I don't think this regex will have any repeats in it, so I think we should be fine. Particulate Pythonic. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. We're shitting around right now. We're procrastinating. We're implementing a terrible thing that lets you colorize your bits. Okay, 38.5 blah or 48.5 blah. So 38.5. Wow. Or 48.5? Yeah, okay, cool. So we need to make a regex for 0 to 255. Which is what? 2, 0 to 5, 0 to 9? Or 1, 0 to 9, 0 to 9? Or 0 to 9, question mark, 0 to 9. I believe that's the numbers 0 to 255. Oh no, this one's not right. We have to do 25, 0 to 5, and then we need to do 2, 0 to 4, 0 to 9. Yes, there we go. Vinny KME, hello, hello, how you doing? This makes 259 valid, not any fucking more! If I get 420 bits, could I / Python code unsandbox pretty please? No. No. Emanterum says, hello, what is your editor name? Yo. Editor theme name. Yo. Oh wait, it didn't show the theme. Ask it, say what your theme, and it'll tell you. If you leave this word out, the bot will tell you. We'll get there, Kegsit. We'll get there. We're slowly building up more and more features. Hold on. Hold on. Chill. We'll get there. I mean, cough drops here. Damn it. In the other room. I'll be right back. Scattered all over the house, but not in the places that I need them. Yeah. I feel like we're gonna reuse this 0 to 255 thing, so we're gonna put it in here, and we'll probably use some French strings later. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna reuse this 0 to 107 though. But you know what? We'll put it in a little thing anyway. Maybe we will use it somewhere. Okay. Branch string. I feel like the front string hates my double backslash, but that's just the way things go. Okay, so we either have this or we have I don't know how the grouping on this works, but we'll just there should be a bang French. What would it do? Robot says, do you have any take on what the folks at Pixie Dev are doing? Nope, don't care. Looks like a great replacement for Conda. Looks great replacement for something I would never use. Sounds about right to me. Hurrah doesn't need the double backslash. It does because we're trying to match a literal backslash. So yeah. Have you tried Brazilian strings? I have tried Brazilian strings. Yeah, so we're just gonna try that to start. 34.8 bracket 5 bracket 0 to 255. So that's that one. And then what are the true color ones? One more bit. These ones. 38 to RGBM. 255 M. That's right. Paste enough stuff in here eventually. Find all? Yeah. $38,569. $48,2. 12, 12, 12. Seems right. BRF strings win? Yeah. You know you need to write a manual for this, how to use it, right? No? Love that song. 38,569. Damn sheet 5. Yeah. A Monteron, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. How does message object work? I don't even remember. Yeah. So we need to take in the message. Where is the message actual? Probably message.s if I know myself. But oh, it's message.message. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. Oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This isn't even the right thing. We have to change how it's displayed, not what it replies to. So we need to find get printed output. That's for responses. For responses. Get printed input. Here we go. This is the thing that we have to fuck with. This is the thing that we have to fuck with. So this could allow us to just do any amount of bits, right? Message.message thought you were interacting with email? Oh no, yeah. Okay. So we can... to log. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Right. So I just need to modify this message as images, which is here. That makes this kind of annoying. Makes this kind of annoying. I get used to writing full words as variable names. Now MSG looks weird. Well, everyone needs a little monosodium glutamate in their foods. Parse message parse. What does this eat? Like this yields a union or something. Parse message parts. Yes. Plain stir, emote, or cheer. X-Lizer, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, so I guess we can, I think we have access to the bits here. To be in this parsed. Yeah. I'm gonna put a breakpoint right here and see what we get in the debug mode. Test. Which I think there's a bits. Ah. So if we do bits 69. Test. Hello. 45M world. Parse. Info. Okay, yeah, so we do have bits here. We can do that. Nice parsing async, downloads emotes, yep. Yep. 1 sodium, how bad could it be? Okay, so we do have the full info here. Means we can actually do the parts here. Yeah. Task group, by the way, I don't think I bother. I'm pretty sure I just let it rip. Igonzo, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's gather. Yeah, I think async was a mistake here, but that's neither here nor there. All right, so I guess we can make a colorize, which will take stir. I hate this part, but as this seems like a bad idea. A colorize function with a doesn't actually do anything boolean seems dumb. But I think the code structure might make sense. Because we essentially need to I mean, this is going to save me writing 4 sets of if statements here. Have it take a list of product features, yeah. Like said, it says, is this pre-commit code looking spicy? No, we're fucking around with the bot. We're doing a terrible thing. Simply Scott says typo in the function name. Nah. Colorize equals, well, should colorize equals parse.info.get bits 0 mod mod 100 equals 69. And then you also want it to do this here. Colorize equals should colorize. And colorize. Oh, I called it colorized. Seems dumb. Seems dumb. Seems dumb. This seems dumb. Oops. Already have re cool. Huh. You know what? Actually, we don't need to do this. Yeah, we don't need to do this dumb shit. We don't need to do this the dumb way. I thought of a better way to do this. Undo all that shit. Very long, hello, welcome, welcome. Chat super active today? Yeah, we're all very chatty today. Book says, recently looked at your video about the way making decorators context manager instead of creating inner functions. Very neat. But you can't decorate async functions. Isn't there a context manager as well? Abstract async context manager. Yeah, this thing. It's the same idea, but with async. That should work. We stream and it's true, S1 Cube. I have a new worse idea for chat. Give me a full Python server. No. No. Fairlux says you're the coolest streamer coder on here, my man. Oh, I don't know about that. But thank you. I appreciate it. I think we do the escape sequences before we do images, just in case there's garbage in the image text. Oh, but we take first value. Nah, fuck it. We'll just do string manip. Surely nothing will go wrong. If parse.info.get bits 0 mod 100 equals 69, then message as images equals colorize message as images. There was no else. No else needed. Okay, so yep. All right. So if we rerun this thing now, it should do nothing so far. Not all arguments converted. Oh, because it's a string. Yeah, I should just make that be a thing. Oh, we squacked it here. Because we know the value there. Okay. Right, so it does nothing so far. Right. So what we need it to do is I guess we can just do sub, right? Are you saying contact manager doesn't work? Well, why not? Web security configurer adapter? Oh no. Alex says, I want to start streaming, but I'm so boring. Dude, I don't know if I'm that much more interesting other than I just do random shit. But, yeah. Lana says, what do you mean? I don't know about that. You go to a bar in a Corvette wearing running shorts just to have a beer. That's kind of true. Yeah. That's true. Fair. How close says, I know a friend who did well. There's really nothing to it, man. I think you just have to find a specific audience you want to appeal to and go from there. Yeah? 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 Pipe bears in 2025? Yeah, I'm surprised that MyPy, I guess I couldn't have known because stir mod number is fine. It just happened to be a number that's 0. Or well, a number with no placeholders. But couldn't have known. But yeah. Mizoot, hello, hello. How did you like the Switch 2 announcement? I actually haven't watched any of the Switch 2 coverage at all. So I actually know basically nothing other than I inevitably going to purchase at least 2 of them. All right. Is that how this works? I think. And return n0 dot replace. I think it's like that. Expected bytes got function. Do I have the argument order wrong? I guess I could run MyPy and it'll tell me. Match is not defined. Oh yeah, because we can do re.match. Yeah, it clearly worked. Actually, in here we did. Seems right. But why didn't it? Why didn't it escape it? What the fuck? Did my callback not do the? That looks like that. Single. Duh. Wow. Okay, in theory, it works now. Do we unleash this nonsense on the world? Yeah, fuck it, what could go wrong? Alright, chat. in theory, if you use a number of bits that ends in 69, you can use a limited number of colorized escape sequences. Wow. 2 of them? Yeah, well, I usually buy multiple switches anyway. Why is this all fucked up? What is going on here? Why are there these pink lines everywhere? Whoa, there's pink. What the Twitch, what is going on here? I know why this is here. This is a user extension. But there's these really thin pink lines. They're really pissing me off. Oh well. And these not affected by the tariffs? I think I'm affected more than anyone else. Go to EuroPython, buy, switch to, and open it. Go back to the land of the free. I don't think they're going to be unlocked devices, though, even in Europe. Okay, well, no one is trying this feature, so... Wait, can I cheer in my own channel? You cannot cheer in your own channel. Okay, well. Worth a shot. Where's D-Delsp? D-Delsp always tries these features. Why did I write all this if none of you are going to try it? Because I built a scam feature. Bits are expensive with tariffs, but it only costs 69 cents to try this feature. Actually, this is way simpler than I thought it was going to be. When are we going to live in the future and build things in Fortran or Cobalt? Okay, how about what if I make it temporarily free? Will you try it if I make it temporarily free? Project Belgium, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Oh, it's supposed to end in 69, Kegsit. You had one job. You misclicked. Oh no. Thank you for the bits either way. Here, we'll show what your message would have done. But bits 69 test this. Actually, can I set username too? Lesbian monad. I think that works, right? Wow, look. This is what it would have done. But alas. First one is free. Here, we'll just temporarily change the if statement. We'll temporarily change the if statement so that you all can try it. Okay. Alkafungalistic Booty Wap, welcome back. Hello, hello. All right. You can now use color escape sequences in chat. And they will render in my terminal. How to use this feature? Wait, why did it not work? Oh, you can't use that one. You gotta use 033, Kegsit. I didn't do the X version of it. Wow, it's red. Wow. But you also picked red. Why isn't... Surely you should have done blinky red. Hello. Oops. I suck at this. What is the blink one? Do I have it somewhere? Peak 100, X arch place, Echo Dash E. Hello, Liz. Oh, we got something there. We can do 5 and 6. Whoa, fancy! Oh, we got a blinky blue. Should I make it get rid of the space after it? I guess you don't have to get rid of the space because this one worked correctly. Or not that one. This one? Wait. Oh, you have to do them as separate escape sequences because that's the way I wrote it. You can't do the 0, 1, semicolon, 0. Anyway, it kind of works. Wow, look, you can nest them. I don't know why I have a single quote on the end, but quick, someone go to Twitch user voice and demand this be integrated. No, this doesn't seem like a good idea. Dark white. Yeah, it only supports the like. Yeah, you can't use the X1B. We don't have this one. It does reset. Yeah. I didn't do this. Did I make it do that? This keg is gonna keep fucking it up. Oh god, what have I done? What do you mean? Well, we'll just undo it real quick. What did I fuck up there? Oh god. Oh, I forgot the colon. Duh. Duh. Alright, Kegsit, you can do your other ones now. Hidden message? No. No, why you do this? But here's Kegsit's message again. Yeah, although... Why is it showing the text for that? Hey, what's up, Ashley? Hello. So why this? What? Did I fuck him up? Right? Backslash X1B. Oh, because of this. Fuck, you're right. You're so right. You're so right. I forgot to do this part. You're so right. And now we can do this. Wow! Hooray! Ranger says the new 313 stack traces are the real hidden messages. Dude, I don't really like this thing. I have yet to find it useful. I have many times found it not useful though. Okay, but anyway, that's this new feature. And then we can get back to actually trying to make money. Exonity! Thank you for the resub at 51 months! I hope you're doing well. Nice whiskey in the belly there. And thank you for your continued support. I appreciate you stopping by as always. And of course it's tier 3, so you're the fanciest of fanciest. Looks so nice in your terminal, but not here in Twitch chat. Is true, Mila. That's true. Okay. We'll let you have this on for free. Wait, this one's not invisible. What did you try and do there? Also, too fucking active. Welcome to the stream. This text will be dark purple. True. Yeah. You did it. It's so sneaky. I'm surprised nobody's done the blinky rainbow yet. That seems to be everyone's favorite one, right? Allow bits ending in 69 to colorize terminal in the terminal. Yeah. I probably need to fetch. Wow, we did it. Good job, us. Cool. Okay, back to not fucking around and looking at how subscriptions work. Okay, landing page, blah blah blah, pricing page. Displays the options. Yep. That makes sense. Payment form collects a name and card information. Try post this form if you use capital C checkout. Yeah, that sounds like what I want to do. Are you a getadd-p guy? Do you stage hunks much? I occasionally use getadd-p. I mostly use well, I sometimes remember to do getadd-p, but most of the time it's get reset-p. When I've just added everything and I'm like, fuck, I don't want all of it. Funnel everything through lolcat first. Yeah, exactly. A red underline, what was that? No, it didn't work. We don't have that escape sequence. Wait, that should have worked. Oh, you forgot the M. You forgot the M here. So why did it allow this? This one should have, do we have a bug? 58. Oh, we don't have 58, of course. We only have this one's. Making me question what's going on here. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna use Stripe checkout almost certainly. Make sure to confirm payment before blah blah blah. Okay, provisioning. Payment behavior equals default incomplete. Your subscription requires payment is created with an incomplete status. Otherwise, your subscription immediately becomes active. Activate incomplete subscription by paying the first invoice. Yep, that sounds right. And in theory, there should be like a webhook that calls me. Ow. Punched my microphone. I'm trying to catch my pen. Yeah. Is this a webhook? Or is this a response to what? The response to what? Why a webhook? Because Stripe is hosting the payment page. I assume, unless there's a form that just comes back. But that doesn't make sense for recurring subscriptions. Punch mic on phone? No. Stuff can't game Lolo, how you doing? I ended up in the non-checkout part of the guide. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna keep scrolling though. Oh my god, this doc is so long. We're not gonna keep scrolling. We're gonna start reading their example. Jesus Christ. Holy shit, why is your GIF so fast? Why do they do this? Just pull every time if you check if a feature is enabled for that user? No, fuck that. I'm trying to basically make a flow that looks exactly like GitHub Marketplace. I'm not trying to replace GitHub Marketplace. This is just a special snowflake, but it'll settle the same shit on my backend. In theory. Oh my god. Let's look at their Python example. Oh, thank God it's one file. I have so many questions already. I have so many questions already. I'm pretty sure there's webhooks for this shit. Like, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Create subscription. The answer is vibe coding. Speaking of vibe coding details, we've made a new terrible thing that is currently accessible for free, but eventually will require 69 bits to allow you to do terrible things to my terminal. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you again. Well, it doesn't let you do that, obviously. Garshk. Do I have lolcat installed? Probably not. Does this thing even work anymore? I don't even know. I guess I could just gem home instead of doing it this way. Holy fuck, why is it so slow? Oh, because I didn't do it. Wow, that's really disappointing. Wait, why does it pick a random color every time? I don't remember it working like that. Is there a way to force color to be on? Force. Yeah, so if we do force, and force, I guess we can do run so that we get input. I think dev standard in is implied, but input equals world env equals gem home. This is not going to work without imports, but we'll do that in a second. And then we capture input equals true. What is the... I don't know, I know this works though. So in theory, it's gonna be terrible. This is gonna be terrible. I think this is gonna be too long for Twitch's character limit of 500. Damn it. Is there a way to make it use the shorter colors? You can force it to true color. How do you make it not? Oh, are these? Yeah, these are already the true color ones, right? How do you make it not true color? What the fuck? We might have to make it not hello hello world. Maybe we'll just do hello hello. Surely that'll be short enough, right? Wow. You sent a PR. Why, Kexit? Oh. Support for underline colors. Oh. I don't even think my terminal will display underline colors correctly. But we'll see if it even does that first. Naka dashi 133 this 58. God, what have I done? 58 to 69. Hello. Oh, I also have to enable underline. Is 4M? Is 69 just not a good color? That's a background color. We need 33? I don't think it works. $58. Oh, we need 5? I forgot the M first off. Oh, there we go. Okay, we allow it. But Kexit. We have question here. If I restart the bot, it's no longer free. So do you want it to turn into premium mode, or do you want it to not have underline? The free mode is this stream only. Badar, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Loonbox says hidden message. I don't think it worked. Viva el capitalismo. You always allow it for free for VIPs? Add a command for a feature or secret? Yeah, there's a command if you spend 69 bits. If there's a command, it's not really pay to win anymore. Yeah, you can use webhooks to receive information about asynchronous payments events. This sounds like what I want. Yeah, verify, blah, blah. Invoiced.payment succeeded. Why do you need to do this at all? Seems overly complicated. Free for mods, everyone else pays? Sounds more complicated though. Can't be this text coloring? Yeah, this one actually works in Twitch chat too. Free for paper invoice users? No. Does it only escape 033? Yeah, it only works for colors. Oh, you should have done Control C. Aborted VM. OnlyFans pictures. This is good. I like this. You picked the wrong colors and the wrong babby box. You're an entire 2 years behind, Build Office. Can Twitch subscribers get Frequency CI Pro? Fuck, that's gonna be so complicated to do. Oh shit, this already looks way more complicated than what I need. Oh, fucking A. This shit's supposed to be easy. Why is it so hard? Why is it so complicated? Does it look good on your shell? I mean, it looks fine. It's just, I'm using the bright colors. And bold, I guess. I'm sucking at this. Hey, Dragon Labs, hello, how you doing? Does Twitch have a concept of stream-based unlocks in their first sale items? I think that's technically against Twitch's terms of service. That you can't provide anything of monetary value for things in Twitch. Well, actually, now that I think about it, Emma, I don't think this will work. I think that's TOS. I guess I should just start by making a Stripe account. So I'm gonna do that. We're gonna make a dev Stripe account and try and just get a sample app working with this, and ignoring their their example. We're just gonna make a new one. Create account. Just say that it doesn't have value for non-subs. Bits option to go to the top of the frequency CI queue. That would be a wild one, right? Okay, create your Stripe account. My password manager's not logged in. You get to look at my face while I figure this out. Well, but first we need to see the very important message here. Okay, hold on a sec. Wow, I off my password manager. Good job. What is my current Stripe account? I see. Wait, yeah, okay. We're gonna make another one. Ugh. What is this icon? At least one part of this page is forbidden by a setting. What the fuck? What are you? Oh, I see. It's Tamper Monkey. I guess Tamper Monkey is disabled for Stripe.com. Guess that makes sense. New login. Commit CI dev. Look it up. Stripe. It's CI dev. This username. Generate password. The website URL stripe.com. Create account. This is not important, indeed. Did you build a special parser for your HTML-based overlays? No, we just did it for the terminal. Recommit CI dev. You never. How do you want to start? Recurring payments. I guess I can show this. Really nothing here is secret anymore. I was actually surprised it found the tab through this other window. How do you want to start? Recurring payments. Yay. It's going to show my fucking API key, isn't it? It's fine. This is a test account, so. Oh, yeah, sure as shit. God fucking damn it. Well, it doesn't matter. This is a dev account. Why? God damn it, Stripe. One fucking job. I should have opened this page first, I guess. Alright. Use a pricing model. Flat rate, usage-based, seat-based. We are going to do flat rates. What the fuck? What kind of shitty ass wizard is this? Noob 404! His month of sub purchase with your Stripe API key. Yeah, imagine. Good thing it's not hooked up to anything, so fine. But thank you for the resub at 51 months. I appreciate your continued support. I hope you're doing well. Wolfred's also here. Hello, hello. Use payment links to share a payment page with your customers over email, SMS, or social media. No? Maybe? Use checkout to embed a payment form on your site or redirect to a Stripe hosted page. Yeah, that sounds like what I want. Sounds easy. I don't think I'm going to just send them a link. I think we're going to have a page on my website where they click the thing and it sends them to the checkout form, maybe. DDG is kind of magic. I entered 033 Squeck at 9M and it took me to stack over a full list of ANSI color escape sequences. That's great. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, we didn't implement escaping functionality. Oh, fuck it, it's a feature. Yeah, it's a feature. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I think this is the one that I want. Wait, I want escaping though? Alright, add a negative look behind for odd number of backslashes and I'll accept it. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's already a... I think there's already one in here. No, I guess not. No, we denial the service with a shitload of backslashes? Well, only if you fuck up the look behind. Oh god, no, that's not what I wanted. I clicked off. Okay, flat rate. What? Oh, that one's already checked off. Okay. I think I want this. Maybe? Create a recurring product. Oh my fucking god. Product. What are the names of the products here? Yeah, we're gonna ignore individual, so we're gonna have startup and business. Start up. Do these have descriptions here? Oh, they do. 240 USD. Yeah, that seems right. I should probably charge a premium for this though. Oh, let's say we did that. Wait, I want another product. Another product. Business. This one is more expensive. Yearly. And product. Okay, okay. The last step is to view the checkout docs. God fucking damn it. Okay. Yeah, custom colors should work. We did add support for that. Okay, what the fuck does this do? Incorporate your own test data into our sample app. Checkout.html. Doing payment implementation on stream is such a good idea. That's why we're using a dev account that's not hooked up to actual money. So it's fine. You're trying to get away from GitHub holding all the power? No, no. I'm very happy with GitHub's marketplace. I'm very unhappy when people can't use GitHub Marketplace because they're invoiced GitHub customers, and so I have to manually bill them, and I always forget, and it's a big fucking pain in my ass. And if I can just make it self-service and then I don't have to think about it, that'll make this way easier. Also, this will make my taxes less of a pain in the ass too. Right now, I have to tally up all of the invoice customers separately from my other data because they don't go to the same account and they don't go through the same. What happens when they also don't support Stripe? Then they can go fuck themselves. Then I don't need their business. But Stripe has so many payment methods that if they can't pay through Stripe, then I don't know how the fuck I would accept money. Stripe has more payment methods than my current bank, so surely they would be able to pay. Robobato, hello, welcome back. Send me a paper invoice in the mail. Stripe supports that. That's why we're doing this. But that's literally, yeah, that's literally why we're doing this. Does Stripe support hugs? I don't think hug-based prostitution is legal. My hugs are worth at least 10 cents? Wow. At least we got a got a classy hoe right here. 100% non-transferable. That checks out, yeah. Ruby server. Ruby server with my Stripe key, maybe? 10 cents is too low. Probably need to charge $3.99. I've gone pro in hugging 5 years ago. I charged 20. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, 10 cents is not even worth the transaction fees. This is less clear to me. Supposed to work. Create checkout session. So product, blah blah blah. And then this form, I guess, goes to the backend page? It does, yeah. So this success and cancel URL, and then redirects to it. Got it. Great portal set. Look at that. A checkout session to retrieve the customer ID. Sure. This is the fun stuff that we need. Okay, this seems simpler. Seems like what I want. Roboto says, have you checked out Paddle? We're deciding between them and Stripe. No, I have not. I'm already using Stripe for other stuff, so this is just gonna be probably the simplest thing to do. Also, this seems very straightforward. I am going to fill up my water though, so I will be right back, and then we'll start making a fucking app for this. We'll just do this standalone outside of the actual web app, and then once I'm happy with it, we'll try and integrate it. But I will see you in a sec. All right, we back. And Nidal says that sudo has stick. It's true. Look at this stick. Paddle charges however they act as a merchant of record, which essentially means it's them who sells the service, not you. So they handle all the compliance and tax duties. It was really nice if you're based in the EU bureaucracy hellhole. I thought Stripe also does the tax nonsense too. Because there's like the Stripe tax whatever fucking thing. But shrugs. No pricing payment methods, yeah. Enable payment methods. I guess I need to do that. We already did this. Look, add features. I think we could skip that, right? I think we can skip that. Enable payments. Dashboard. Oh god. Payment methods. Cards and French cards. Cash App Pay popular in the US. Really? Seems unlikely. WeChat Pay popular in China. What the fuck is Link? I've never heard of this. I can't imagine anyone actually using this to pay for a business transaction. What is this? France's local card network. Interesting. I think we're gonna... How do I turn it off? Turn off. Yeah, no one's gonna pay for something. Wait. Oh, this one, turn off. Not that this fucking matters. It's like Visa and MasterCard. Yeah, I figure it's just a credit card network. It's just funny that it's cards, French cards. Yeah, we're not selling like a B2C, so I don't think any of these things make sense here. Not that this is, you know, I'll have to redo this when I do my actual account. Vouchers. Popular in person, online. Yeah, no, definitely not doing that. Bank redirects. What are those? I don't think any of those really make sense. I'm just gonna turn all this shit off. Isn't this one a scam? I thought this one was a scam. Isn't this a pyramid scheme? Am I misremembering this? I thought Klarna was a scam. It's not a pyramid scheme? I thought it was. Klarna is a legit buy now pay later. It's legit? Okay. I just feel like almost all of the buy now pay laters are actually just pyramid schemes. Bank redirects. I don't think this makes sense. I think we're gonna turn these ones off. Like really all I need is fucking direct credit card and probably the two popular ACH things. This one? Oh, it's bank transfers. Is it this one? God, I don't remember which one it is. Is this the one with the I know it's one that was popular recently because DoorDash is working to allow it. Oh. They were also going to IPO until a few days ago. Which one of these is the fucking... I look at thing that has thing. Do I not have it on my desktop anymore? Oh, I don't have it on my desktop anymore. Shit, where is that document? Where is the document? In here? No. Well, where is it? I can just get it from my bank. I can figure out what the fuck the particular identifier that I'm looking for Figure out which one I need. And great key. Touch the thing. Yeah, and then old account. There's wire detail, but it's specifically there's ABA, which is I think direct debit. That's the normal one. Oh, and then there's Swift BIC. What is that shit? That's the weird one. Is that the Europe one? SEPA is widely used here in Europe. Not sure how important it is for something like this though. I think it's very important. I think that's the one. I think that's the one I need. Like I know I'm gonna need this one. Before turning on webhooks. Yeah, we'll do this. That's fine. We will set up webhooks. Turn on anyway. Webhooks recommended. Yes, of course. Is this the one that goes through BIC? Is that what this one is? I don't really trust the AI garbage, but hey, what's up, the other server? I mean, I use Stripe for other stuff for Pigment AI, so that's why we're trying to use it here. Okay, so this is different than that. Is that what this one is? It wasn't the your AI garbage, just the summary. It was displayed like the AI garbage, so I immediately distrust it. Oh, okay, here we go. International payments. Accept international wires. Yeah, this is what we want. Okay, so we also want to turn this one on. The book is recommended. That makes sense. Countries. We can turn on South Korea, the entire country, at the click of a button. Turn on every Korean with this one button. Well, every South Korean. I think we can accept North Korea anyway. I think this is what I want. ACH, bank transfer, and cards, and French cards. I think this is the payment methods that I would want to accept. Scubanco says SEPA is widely used here in Europe. Not sure how important it is for something like this. I think I don't need it. Because currently all of my invoice customers use either Swift BIC bank transfer or ACH. I believe those are the most important ones, and then obviously credit card. But like the entire point of this, I'm pretty sure the entire point of this is that people can't use a credit card in the first place, and so they have to do shenanigans with bank transfers. Blah blah blah. Kendrick says, which Python version do you use to run the bot? I get a different type error on 3.9 and 3.12. Probably just whatever the default Python 3 is. So I think 3.12. 3.12.3. No, not the disconnect. Aw, fucking A. Come on, reconnect, damn it. Fucking A. I had a weird feeling that this is gonna happen this stream. Why have you not reconnected? Come on. Holy shit. What the fuck? Hey, okay, are we back? We're back now? You see, the bot never died, so I don't think it's my internet. Don't know why, though. Very annoying. Drives me fucking nuts. Bonfire, hello, welcome. Chill Anime Beats says, ACH V2, I built that. Oh, sick. You built that at Stripe, I assume? Yeah. Cool. We back, but the wrong characters. Nice. Fucking drives me nuts because there's, as far as I can tell, nothing I do that. Okay, I think these are the payment methods that I want. Fine. Build your subscription page, add a pricing preview page, add a page on your site that displays your product and allows customers to subscribe to it. Clicking checkout redirects them to the Stripe posted checkout page. Finalize the order and prevents further modification. You're embedding a pricing table to dynamically display your pricing information through the dashboard. Clicking a price direction redirects your customer to the checkout page. Add a checkout button. The button on your order preview page redirects your customer to the Stripe posted checkout. What is the pricing table? Not just the table? I mean, it looks kind of fancy, but like, I don't think I need this. Does it show the currency in their currency? Is that why this is needed? The audio nerd, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's write it in Ruby. Absolutely not. You'll have to be careful because some of those methods don't support recurring by default. It's true. It's true. Yeah, I don't think ACH does, but it'll send them a new invoice and then they will either pay it or get booted automatically, and then I won't have to do anything. Piotr says the Python Stripe library is garbage. I know and I agree. And I wrote / worked on a little tiny bit of it. But yes, it is hot fucking garbage. We might be able to avoid using it. Because I don't think we actually need too much of this. Unsupported operand types for ampersand, stir, and regex flag. Oh no, what are you doing, Kexit? Yeah, I feel like we don't need special fancy pricing table thing. That seems overkill. Alright, let's make a little app. Yep, install Flask. Do I not have my little app here? I guess I don't. Yay, now we have the Flask app. Did I ever tell you how my company fucked up doing a CDN? I can tell you how mine fucked up a CDN. I should say air quotes doing a CDN. Actually, didn't I make a video on this? Did I make a video on this? I know I made an internal blog post. There's no way I'm gonna... Oh yeah, I did make a video on this. Oh look, I'm wearing my Icon EuroPython shirt. Moments before disaster. Was this really then? Doesn't sound right. Is this the EuroPython shirt? What is this green shirt? I don't think I own any other green shirts. I mean, this doesn't make sense though. May 1st. What is this green shirt? I don't know what this shirt is. I don't think I own any green shirts. Yeah, the timing of this doesn't make any sense. This is 2023. I don't know what this shirt is. I don't think I own any green shirts. Black dot and wore green shirt. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can figure out what this shirt is. Oh. It's the PyCon US shirt. But I also just never wear it because I don't like it. Yeah. It was a PyCon US shirt. And then having some sort of caching service between users and the APIs and separating the actual CDN things in a separate area. This is by a server. Oh, your website is only accessible by CDN dot. Oh no. Oh no. So that you can have caching. Terrifying. Terrifying. Okay. So where did there... Oh, I need to verify. Even though it's the dev account. Wow, my email has been confirmed. Good job. Was implemented 2 years ago. I called it out as a bad architectural decision. The architect said, no, this is how everyone uses CDN. And my response was, I don't visit cdn.facebook.com. That's true. Lombard says, I was curious, is your Twitch socials meant to have Dicksword listed as Dicksword? Haha, welcome to the stream! Green. Do 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 do. Input type equals hidden ID equals session ID, name equals session ID, value equals empty string. What is that supposed to be then? Manage your billing information. Oh, I'm on the wrong fucking page. Okay. This is where it takes us to the back end. I wonder, like... I see. Has to make a API call. Oh, this part's gonna suck. is this looks dumb. How do we know what user any of this shit is? Check out session ID. What the fuck is checkout session ID? Oh, I guess. Oh, I guess Stripe substitutes this? Maybe? Yeah. Get rid of this pen that falling apart. Falling apart. I guess we can change this to the Python version. Python 3.6 or newer. So new. Can you do a backend just in curl? Looks like no. God. See, I tried to get them to run the fucking code examples through a formatter, and everyone told me I was insane. And yet every time I open these, I'm like, this looks like garbage. No one who writes Python would open this and be like, aha, yes, this is a trustworthy way to do this. Gross. Also, why is the highlighting heading fucked up? What is wrong? Oh, I bet this is highlighted in the wrong programming language. Can you find the docs for this? They used to be on GitHub. Was this page helpful? No. Where's Stripe docs? Stripe samples? No. Why did that take me to... Oh, this is an entire fucking org. What is this page? Billing quick start. Used to know where this lived. Don't think it's here. Stripe. Or is this in a private repo? Did they move it? They might have moved it. These are each of the SDKs. God, I used to know where this shit lived. Maybe I'm misremembering. This is a private repo. Yeah, this is like old stuff. Damn, so we can't figure out why they've fucked this up. I think it's because they're highlighting with the wrong programming language. Actually, we can probably do this. File. That it doesn't say what. Code block hidden. Oh, this is the one. Yeah, it must just be highlighting with some generic programming language. Anyway, they can move to Stripe archive? I don't think so. This is definitely still a live page. But anyway, doesn't fucking matter. I'm getting off topic. We have to retrieve the price list. Why? Why isn't this just constant? This seems like an unnecessary API call. Try accept exception return server error 500. Christ. Christ. Hogwarts KFC manager says, hey, just got here. You're writing a pregament script. No, we're trying to do payments. Or pregament CI. Gross. Yeah. I'm not certain what this is about, but it seems important. Just in case your HP framework doesn't return 500 on error. Yeah. I don't know why they did this. Also, God fucking damn it. Surely they have somebody at Stripe that knows how to write Python. Crazy. Return URL equals your domain. Yeah. Aren't you writing Java for Stripe? Yeah, I made the Python infrastructure team and then it got deleted. And then I was on the Java infra team. But I mostly avoided doing that. This one keeps looking forward to Pokemon Legends ZA automation stream. Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to that too. It'll be fun. Okay. This seems fine. But I didn't want to install their API, but maybe we'll do it. Print E is the worst. Also in things like Sentry that will come out as handled. It won't even come out as handled. It just won't show up in Sentry at all. I interviewed at Stripe a few months ago. Can't say it went well. I mean, I worked there for a year and it fucking sucked, so... Same? Am I still interviewing? No? He already left again? No, I've only been there once. Okay. Oh, damn it. Now we have a dependency on requests. We're working at a hedge fund in Python? Why the fuck would I want to work at a hedge fund? That sounds terrible. Oh, god damn it. Okay. This is your test secret API key. Cool. Wait, what the fuck is this API? What is this API? Come on, guys. Really? Just modify a global variable. Fuck yeah. Nothing wrong with that shit. Oh my god, kill me. Disgusting. Oh, can't have nice things. Also, I'm pretty sure the linter is going to be mad about that line because it's too long. Indeed. Stripe.api global, baby. Yeah. The Kexit will not assign another PR there. No, I'm pretty sure they've been doing this for decades. What the fuck is this API? Yeah. It's true. Okay. We need app.post to the checkouts. Whatever. Figure that out in a second. How do you make radio button? Label 4 equals I feel like you can just do it like this. Wait, this doesn't seem right at all. Oh, this is ID. I think if you just nest it, it'll just work. Name equals this, value equals startup. And then we can make another one for witness. Product. And obviously this is gonna look like shit, but that's fine. Just Flask run. Yeah. Wow. I have to make one of them checked, I guess. Wow, submit query. Crash, of course. We didn't implement this. Let's break a point and see what we got here. Resend. Okay. Last.g.request. Last.request, that one. Last.request.data? Form? There we go. Product startup. Okay. Product equals last.request.form product. Then we gotta look it up on the strips. And Namu says, I've never seen anyone write HTML manually. Why is it disgusting, says Schwarzschild? We're just modifying a global variable in a module. Which means that, well, this means that it is impossible to have more than one Stripe client in the same application. Just for starters. Like you would have to make a completely different process to have a different API key. Unless there is some other API context. Really how it should work. But they have their own Flake 8 plugin? Oh, I remember this. Why don't... Bro. Just use Flake 8 typing imports. That's all of this is. Yeah. Did I try and fix this while I was there? Clearly not. Anyway, sorry, off topic again. Stripe. Alert. Yeah, this is. Why do they have? All corporate code is such fucking garbage. Oh my god. How do they even hook up the API key? I feel like there's got to be a less shit way to do this than what they're doing. Okay. Oh, did you send another PR exit? Allow gaslighting the terminal about its 8 colors. What? What? The little escape sequence allows one to tell the terminal that its red is actually green, and it must be crazy to think otherwise. I feel like magenta being this color is not a good idea. This isn't magenta. Add funny egg. This doesn't seem like a good idea. Especially because I'm pretty sure you can't reset it, right? This does not seem like a good idea. The checks are all green. That means it should be merged. Literally in the Q&A? Do I really want that? No. I'm gonna go with no. It seems like a bad idea. I got Claude to write my Stripe implementation, which feels illegal. Yeah. There's a per request override. I see. It's less bad. How can this be a good idea? This is no longer the right color. Nor is this one. But also there's a way to do RGB without this. This is clearly a good idea. It does not seem like a good idea to me. What did you even change here? Oh, I see. You moved the comma, you forgot the pipe character. And then you added this. I think I'm just going to decline this. If you want to add the hex escape, fine, but I don't. This does not seem like. The other thing does not seem like a good idea. I am too suspicious. Anyway. API requester.py. Okay, you can make a separate client. It seems better. It doesn't matter for this. Okay, anyway. We'll continue with your global bullshit for now. Even though I know it's not going to work. We'll have to do it some other way when we actually implement this. But that's fine. Alright, products. Let's continue reading their docs. We need to acquire the price thing. So we copy paste this garbage. Request.form product. Let's see if that does something. Reset. Request is not defined. That is correct. Why is this a list? Don't know. Seems weird. Prices. Data, nothing. Index error. How did we fuck this up? What the fuck is the key? Where is the lookup key thing? Fuck. Away. Name, sure. Image, sure. Where's the more options? What the fuck? It's product ID? That's not a nice thing. I gotta copy paste this garbage? That looks like shit. That doesn't seem right. But sure, we'll try that. Doesn't seem right, but yeah, that doesn't work either. That didn't work either. Banned. Yeah, that didn't work either. So what the fuck then? Guess we can look at their example. Did I copy the whole thing? Yeah, I copied the whole thing. Shush. So what did they do here? Price lookup key. I got some fucky JavaScript that does it here. Try price lookup key. What the fuck are you? I guess we can just get them all and see what it tells me, right? Stripe.price.list. Prices 0. Lookup key. You're trying to access the 0 index, but list object types only support string keys. That's this sentence fragment just seems so stupid. But this is clear what it wants. None. It's a price, not a product. I guess. I mean, even the product didn't get it. The price has null lookup key. So what the fuck? All right. So how do I get to the price? Here. And then edit. Really, somewhere in here. Lookup key. Wow. Isn't it? I feel like I can just edit the URL, right? Yeah. I'm immediately thinking about how I want to terraform all this shit rather than doing it this way. But alas, business. I'm a businessman. I'm doing that. Mitts. Prices 0. Wow, or prices data 0. Wow, we got it. We did it, boys. Does Stripe have a Terraform module? That would be a requirement to do this. Looks like no. Looks like somebody has implemented one. Oh fuck, man, that's so funny. Holy shit. Oh, I love that. Yeah, they also have a grammatical error exit. Yeah, this is a sentence uttered in pain. That what resources do they have? Oh, they do have product and price, so we could terraform this. Yeah, so we could do this. Did somebody update that on their departure? Oh, that would be funny to see when that message got there. Months ago, so fairly active. The docs get... Oh, well, someone can fix the typo if they want. I don't know why loading this page caused my CPU fan to spin up. Yeah, it looks like it was added in this bit here, so. Anyway. Okay, on to the next part of the the thing here. We need to make one of these bad boys. I don't think we're gonna get through this today, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting bored already. And hungry. This seems so stupid. Really? It's not gonna let me do this. And plus does nothing. Oh, and we lost frames again? God damn it. Alright, we should be back. I don't know why Twitch... I don't know if it's me or Twitch or... It's just annoying. Yeah, so in theory we should be able to make it check out and it'll redirect. If it doesn't let me use localhost, we'll set up. I don't fucking know. How do we expand data.product and then don't use it? The answer is for literally no fucking reason. We don't access that at all. We just go to here. Okay, so their code is wasteful for no reason. Wow, we simplified their example. This seems suspicious also, but drugs? Let's try it. Okay, so we start here. We do startup. We submit button. It should take us to Stripe. Oh, we have a breakup. We have breakup. Anyway. We're in the linter. They're in the linter. Now we run the linter. Subprocess. Oh, right. Line too long. Yes, of course. You refresh. Should take us to checkout page after I continue. Wow. Weird. I crashed my bike. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. This is interesting. I don't exactly understand how. But fuck it. Let's do. They have their test cards, if I remember correctly. Oh shit! But it's not. That doesn't work anymore. What's the new expiration? 12/34/567, I guess. Oh, any valid future date, any 3-digit CVC. Okay. Do we have to have a valid name? No, probably not. 94103, sure. Well, what the fuck is this gonna do? We didn't set up webhooks. We should set up webhooks first. There's no cancel button here, interestingly enough. Was there a little shimmer on that? There is a little shimmer on that. That's kind of cute. Let's set up webhooks first. just so we can see what those do. Webhooks. Webhooks. Oh, have they gotten rid of the search? There used to be a search that would show webhooks here. Why did they change? Out settings, products. Oh my god. What the fuck is this? Manage your Sigma features? Webhooks were renamed to event destinations. Oh, yes. Events. Events. Yeah, I remember this. Oh, I remember this now. Webhooks. Trigger reactions in your integration with Stripe events. Ah, shit. We gotta make it, right. I remember this now. Use their little forwarder doodad. Brew install. Nope. Wait, you can apt install? Of course. Next. Wild. Really wild. Oh look, we have the Stripe binary already. Statically linked. It's probably written in Go. Surprising for Stripe, but well, I guess they have a lot of Go, now that I think about it. Yeah, there's a bunch of Go. There's a whole Go team. Well, there was a Go team. There was a Go team. The tab. This is Stripe login. Yeah, sure. You guys can look at my face while I do that. Now it's the Gone team? That's true. Humbleware says, I remember when Stripe made payments quick and easy. I'm sure I'm overcomplicating this. I mean, admittedly, we're doing something slightly more involved than what you would normally want to do, probably. Type dev password. Enter. Did finish the auth process. Set up in the tough way. You now close the window and return to the command line. Wow. Shit. We heard the password. Yeah, Control V. Cool. Yeah, I guess in theory you could have opened this URL and authed. No, I don't know if you wouldn't have been able to log in. Okay, we have this. So now we want to do the little forwardy doodad, which was here. Like so, but we have a different port. And we need to do // of course. God damn it. Yeah, just show it in plain text. Cool. It's fine. We're gonna probably ignore most of the we're gonna not bother with the security parts right now. Okay. Reactions, integrations, Stripe events. Events. Oh god, there's so many of them, aren't there? One failed. Oh, that was the request. Restricted keys for Babbybox 3. Wow, it knows about Babbybox 3. Is there not a way to filter to particular events you want? Like, isn't this just gonna send like so many events? Bugs. I'm just kind of curious what this does. Oh, we can filter here. This is where we would filter the things down. I wonder if this has a own events. Almost every list of specific events to listen for. Ugh. Yeah. Holy shit. Which of these events do I want? Probably under subscription, right? Subscription schedule? No. Climate change? Is that one of them in here? Nope. Command? Probably said somewhere in here. Oh, it's probably in this example. Where did the example go? Session completed. But being easy to solution to the problem if it was toggleable? Yeah. Why do you only write code in nano/babby? Why do you only write code in whatever fucking editor you use? What a stupid question. Why would I use something else? Customer not subscription. Is that the event called type? Tab go. Customer 21 events. This one is probably what I want. Customer went to the bathroom, yeah. We don't have trials. Pending update is applied and the subscription is updated. Does updated get called for also deleted? What was the example here? Oh no, it was in the longer docs. This one. My panels are recurring charged you automatically invoicing and attempting payments in a new business cycle. Yeah. Did we lose more frames? We did lose more frames. Just want to know the pros / cons? Well, then ask that instead of what you're asking. This shit is so complicated. A 3DS? I know what those are. Or not subscription.deleted. It's weird because like in our little example here, I don't quite know how the customer gets associated. How do they manage this shit at all? Okay, wait. We can just try sending it and see what happens. But I did want to filter down the webhooks. Was the tab. This one. Customer subscription. We probably want deleted, paused. Only applies when subscriptions enter status equals paused, not when payment collection is paused. I don't know what this means. Subscription resume. Yeah, I don't know how what states would result in that. I'm gonna ignore that for now. I think I want subscription updated. We'll do updated, created, and deleted. See what that gives us. So events. Events. Customer.subscription.updated. Customer.subscription.deleted. Customer subscription.created. Great if I could spell. Okay. So let's run this again and start from the top. Leave page. No webhook fired yet. Okay. Commit. You. And we'll do this, and we'll do this, and we're gonna click the button. Never save cards. We got some webhook. Did we get multiple webhooks? I think we got multiple webhooks. We got returned twice here, so I think we're actually in 2 points right now. Yeah, so we have 2. This is always one of those really funny things. We have a webhook. One thread is accepting the input, and then the other thread accepts the input, so we can toggle between the two, which is not what I wanted. Yeah, this is the fucking webhook one. Why aren't they compressing their JSON? I say as they then immediately uncompress it. Description created. Description. Be like a status. Status active. So this means the payment already succeeded, I guess. Huh. Ending webhooks 2. Okay, that seems fine. Okay, so I think if I do continue now, it's going to continue the webhook. Session ID. Okay, so this is the checkout session. It lets us get stuff back. God, this is so complicated. Oh, I do know why. It's because payments are complicated. So what am I supposed to do with this checkout session? For example, do with it. Where's their success? What? Flash goes to here. Where is their route for success? Or is it just because it's a static file and just gets served? I guess. Huh. Yeah, I feel like I need to store that checkout session identifier somehow. Which is fun, I guess. Oh, here we go. If there's session ID, then it sets it in here, I guess. Okay, that kind of makes sense. So that session ID is important. I do need to keep track of it. But I guess I don't. Do I know what the... Maybe there's an option to session create. Right, session... client reference ID. This seems important. A unique string to reference the checkout session. This can be a customer ID, a cart ID, or similar. Be used to reconcile the session with your internal system. Yeah, this is what I want. ID of an existing customer if one exists. So I would create a customer based on email, but I don't think I have email. Unless that's something I can get from an organization. It's pretty CI. Is it this? This? There, we got it eventually. I don't think there's email in here. I think you need to request that information. Oh, there is an email. There is an email. So we could create a customer based on it. Just stick it in the global variable? Yeah, right, Tabby the Panda? Holy shit, why is my phone 9 unread messages? That's super important. Yeah, I think that means that I would want to create a customer and associate with this. So what is their customer API look like? Where resources? Customers. Unique identifier. Now. Name. Create. Maybe I don't need to create one. I don't know how this works. Ugh. subscription mode. The customer's default payment mode. Okay, so we don't have one. If blank for checkout sessions in subscription mode or with customer creation set as always, checkout will create a new customer object based on the information provided during payment flow. Got it. Okay. Metadata, we're gonna just jam stuff in there. Required conditionally. Mode defaults to hosted. Right. More parameters. Fuck it, let's look at all of them. Oh my god, when they're alphabetical and there are 3 A's, you know there's gonna be a shit ton of stuff in here. Alright, I'm exhausted, high exhausted. This stream is too ASMR. I'm gonna fall asleep. Sounds good, Kegsit. Well, thank you for stopping by. I'll see you around. I am just sort of sensually reading the Stripe docs, aren't I? The customer creation and configure whether a checkout session creates a customer during session confirmation. When a customer is not created, you can still retrieve email address and other and then stream drops. I'm sorry. Wrong cue. God damn it. Well, fuck me, I guess. Oh, this one actually killed my internet because we can see chat here, but my messages. Oh, my messages did go through. I didn't get this. That's weird. Well, this might be a good end stream moment. I guess I'll end stream once it comes. Okay. Oh, back? Yeah, we're back. And practice. Yeah. God damn it. Sending this message in theory, yeah. It's funny to see people get Q wrong the backwards way. Yeah, it's true. True. Only programmers' problems. I streamed a lot. Yeah. True. 3 separate stream sessions today. Although OBS has only been 1. I'm exhausted and I haven't gotten anything working yet, so I think we're gonna continue this another time. But I think I have learned a lot of how this all comes together and how I can pass data along and what I need to keep track of. So I think I'm gonna leave myself a little bit of notes here. Need to keep track of checkout session, question mark. And maybe get email from organization object to create a Stripe customer. Need to set up webhooks. Customer.subscription.star. I don't know if we need them all. Rzazgul. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Especially the new bot feature. Yeah. I meant boom! Wait, subtle boom and then big boom. Oh, I bet you could. Wait, no, if you set an MOTD, it's not gonna work. I don't know how it's gonna work. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna reflect from that. Okay, so we need to set up webhooks. What else do we need? I think that's mostly it. Yeah, I think that's most of it. Oh, the AQI improved. Wow. Am I finally getting microtransactions? No, I'm trying to support GitHub invoice customers because some people can't use GitHub Marketplace for reasons, so I have to make my own GitHub Marketplace. That sucks more, but it slightly works. But anyway, that's gonna wrap us up for today. I'm a little disappointed by my internet dying or Twitch dying, or I don't fucking know what died, but something died. And we learned a lot, and I'm tired. So go check out my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/anthonywritescode. If you missed any part of the stream, you can also check out the VODs channel, anthonywritescode-vods. I'm very close to being able to monetize this channel. If you want to help out, you can watch the VODs, or you can watch this quick little stream highlight from a previous stream, which is a nice, easy one to watch. Yeah, something. And join the Discord channel. That's where I announce streams. Post in the chat. So go hang out on the Discord. What's the threshold for monetization? Let me tell you what I need. What's left there? It's not much. We're very close. We need to reach 4,000 watch hours in the last 365 days. And we are currently at 3,300 watch hours. So if what? 10 of you watch an hour a week? No, 100 of you watch an hour a week? Then we'll get there. No. Is that how it works? I don't know, some math like that. You can figure it out. But yeah, it's very close. Then once it's enabled, then I don't have to deal with it after that. Also, delegation of tasks. Thank you for the follow. That's a great name. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's gonna wrap us up for today. Have a good one, chat. Peace.